just like witches at black masses. Evil minds that plot destruction. Sorcerer of death's construction. In the fields, the bodies burning as the war machine keeps turning.
Oh, if you haven't gotten your tickets, go on Facebook. Why can't you see me? Because I have to click that. Now you can. Haha. Fooled myself. So get on Facebook, type in The Haunting at the Mill. It will come up. It'll show the Eventbrite page. And get your tickets. It's here in beautiful upstate South Carolina in the Appalachians, or as we say around here, Appalachia, up in the mountains where you get real mayonnaise like Duke's. So those of you who use Hellman's and all that, it's not even real mayonnaise. Just putting that out there. Angel K, hello. Sorry I woke you up, by the way, Angel K. Like, I didn't even see your text, and then I called you. So I'm just a bad person. Joy, hello. Mary Lynn, you're also in the background. You're not allowed to comment either because you're confusing me. Oh, I gave away two of the guests, but I do have a very, very special guest. Wait, I need to cover. I need a producer. I need one, but I can do this. Let's do some commercials real quick for the products that I am supporting. And we always start with my favorite person, especially my favorite herbalist. So we've got Mama T's Herbs. I love her so much. Y'all might get to meet her. Woo, Mama T's Herbs. What does she do? I don't know nothing about birthing no babies, but she sure does. She does wellness coaching, birthing coaching, tinctures, single or complex, and so much more. And when I say so much more, listen, I was in her shop the other day and somebody came in just for like a little detox or something. And this is how good she is, how much she cares about her customers. She wouldn't even give her the detox until she found out, like, they did a diet plan and, the whole health thing. Most people, they'll just, yeah, sure, buy whatever you want. She doesn't do that because she actually cares. So her website is scrolling at the bottom right now, www.mamatsherbs.com. And there's some new stuff, I think, that's getting ready to go up on her site. So check back often. Buy some stuff. And if you're in the area, stop by and see her. It's a great place to go. We also have Sacred Mountain Retreat Center in Deadwood, Dakota. And those of you that follow my personal page saw me freezing my little booty off like last week because I was up there. I mean, you'd figure a fat gnome would be warm. No, I'm too close to the ground. So yeah, that didn't quite work out. But Sacred Mountain Retreat Center, we just had our mentorship training. So I guess the year is officially open. So if you are a loved one, or a veteran, or first responder who's struggling with PTSD or anything traumatic, listen, it can lead to dark places. I get it. I've been there. I've done that. But, this place was started because they care. Please reach out to them. It's all expenses paid for a 1-week retreat, blacksmithing, horsemanship, and most importantly, fellowship. It's not run by doctors. It's all peer led. That program helped save my life. Maybe it can help save yours. So Sacred Mountain Retreat Center in Deadwood. You can Google that, and I will also put the website up here shortly. Now back to comments. Aunt Marie Young, hi. Can't wait to meet you. Well, we can't wait to meet you. Hopefully I'm not running around like a chicken with my head cut off. But it might be enjoyable and fun. Who else? Kira. Hello, Kira. I love Kira Coffin. I hadn't even met her yet, but I love her. So I was hinting around at a special guest, and that special guest is going to be Mama T. We are going to debut her on here, let her talk a little bit about herbalism and get her shop out there because she is great. So I'm going to pull her over right now. Mama T, welcome to the show.
Hey, you guys. I am Mama T, the herbalist, the doula, and so much more. I'm super excited to be here today. Facing my fears. So if you guys have any fears out there, I encourage you to face them head on or get somebody to hold your hand and do it like Brandon does me every day. But I came on here. I'm sure Brandon has some questions for me. So let's get started.
Yeah, so I mean, let's just start from the beginning. What drew you into being an herbalist to start with?
Good question. Okay, so in 2017, I had been diagnosed with chronic allergies and migraines. And so I was supposed to get steroid shots 3 times a week to boost up my immune system to help me be able to eat regular things like chicken or macaroni and cheese or broccoli or whatever. And so after learning that that was the only way that they were willing to work with me, I was like, heck no, I can't do that. And so I went home, threw out everything I've ever loved. I mean, like a loved. I threw it out and I watched What the Health on Netflix and I started my journey. I had already done a lot of research and things prior to the previous years just because I suffered from some female conditions like bacterial vaginosis, yeast infections, and things. And so after doing that for months and years and not really changing my diet, just taking the herbs and like, whatever, it is what it is, I decided to take the next step to do what it needed to be done.
And you're not just a self-proclaimed herbalist. You're actually going to school and getting licensed in the whole 9 yards, right?
Yes. So one thing about being an herbalist, you can go into training under somebody. You can be self-proclaimed, or you can be self-taught. It's totally up to you. But I'm also taking an extra step to do wellness coaching, so I can be certified in that. So if you guys have an issue and you're at your local hospital and you don't want to go to uh, let's say like a nutritionist who's just gonna cater to ADA, which is the standard American diet. If you don't want to go to someone like that, you want someone who's gonna take the mind, body, and soul approach, you would come to me. And so that's why I'm getting the certification, and also practicing mindfulness meditation as well. Something that Coop has tried to push me, and I ran from it. But now I have no choice. It goes hand in hand with what I do, and I have to do it in order to get the healing that my clients need from me.
Oh, so you've got a couple of pop-ups coming up around the South Carolina, North Carolina area. Can you tell us where can we find you at these pop-ups?
Yes, so I have a pop up show March the 24th here in Pickens, South Carolina at the Farrakhan. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. And so I will be there all day Friday. And then Saturday, I will have to step out just for a couple of hours because I have another pop up shop in Charlotte, well, Noda, Charlotte area, which is like the historical part of Charlotte. That's from 12 to 3 in Noda. And I will provide some information below. I don't know if he's going to allow me to comment, but I will post it up there for you guys. And then on Sunday, March the 26th, I have another pop up at the Farrakhan again. And so all 3 days, I will be between the three, and you guys can definitely catch me there to talk about anything dealing with your mind, body, and soul. I'm here for it.
And speaking of that, we do have a question. Carol Garcia asks, can you help with thyroid problems?
Good question. So yes, I can. We would need to talk about, is it underactive or is it overactive? And then we would go into more detail with it. I have different packages from ranging from if you just want to talk about that or if you want to talk about it as a whole, because each disease that we have, no matter what it is not just our diet. It's also the trauma that we carry. It's also things that we have not dealt with. And so when you store all of that together, we can't just say, here's some herbs, take these herbs and your thyroid is fixed. we have to get to the root of the issue. So you can contact me. I definitely can assist you with your thyroids, and we can discuss further in a more private setting what is going on with your thyroids, how long it's been going on, and again, is it overactive or underactive?
And that's a good segue into, so if people do have questions, where can they contact you? Can they contact you on the website, or do you have Facebook or TikTok, or what do you got?
I got everything. If you just
Yeah, you
Google
do.
me, baby, Mama T Herbs at gmail.com is my email. MamaTHerbs.com is my website. Mama T Herbs is my TikTok. Mama T Herbs is my Instagram, and Mama T Herbs is my Facebook. Everything Mama T.
And it's true. Everything is Mama T. Excuse me, guys. I didn't take my inhaler before this.
He
So
hasn't taken his inhaler, and he's still been smoking, but that's none of my business.
see what she does to me? She said she was going to get on to me. But that being said, you have a new line of herbal smoking products.
I do.
Would you like to mention those?
Yes, I would. So I have been under some training with Brendan, unknowingly but knowingly. Um, and so he is helping me get together some great smoke blends using some sacred Indian native herbs that he has himself. That he comes to the shop and we bless them, we pray, we smoke them ourselves. And so I'm sure he has it for us to look at, don't you? See?
Of course I do. I have one of them. I have Mountaintop.
Okay. And
But
so Mountaintop is one of the smoking blends that we have, and it has Indian tobacco, osha root, and another secret herb that I won't tell you guys. And it will be available on the website at midnight. Again,
okay.
at midnight. I already have it up there. I'm just waiting to launch it. I want you guys to be the first to hear about it. But we have 3 different ones. We have Mountaintop, we have Sunset, and then we have Thundercloud. That's kind of my favorite. I just like the name.
Well, yeah, I mean, I lean towards the Thundercloud blend myself, just because it's the story behind it. So if you do happen to purchase the Thundercloud mix blend from Mama T, send me an email and I will tell you the story of why it's called the Thundercloud.
Ooh.
It's got it, but you got to buy it. You got to buy the product to get the story. That's how we roll, Mama T.
That is how we roll, honey, because everything that we do comes from our heart, I'm just waiting to launch it. I want you guys to be the first to hear about it. But we have three different ones. We have Mountaintop, we have Sunset, and then we have Thundercloud. That's kind of my favorite. I just like the name.
Well, yeah, I mean, I lean towards the Thundercloud blend myself, just because it's the story behind it. So if you do happen to purchase the Thundercloud mix blend from Mama T, send me an email and I will tell you the story of why it's called the Thundercloud.
Ooh.
It's got it, but you got to buy it. You got to buy the product to get the story. That's how we roll, Mama T.
That is how we roll, honey, because everything that we do comes from our heart, our hands. We're not just someone out here that just selling herbs that don't have any idea what they're doing, or that doesn't even pray over the things or talk to the things or use them ourselves. Everything that I sell, I've done myself in my shop myself. Other people have tried to put other brands up there, and I'm just not with it. Coop, he was somebody I prayed for. Unknowingly, he just popped up at the shop after praying, and so that's how I know we're divine.
Carol, yes, they
Ooh.
all are to
Yes.
help quit smoking.
Good question.
There is an herb in there that the active ingredient in that herb acts like nicotine, however, without the without, what do you call it? The when you get hooked on something, what is it? Without the
craving.
Okay, well, yeah, without the cravings or without the addiction to nicotine. Yeah, there we go. Of all people, I should know the word addiction. Come on now. Wow. So yes, they are to help you quit smoking, and I started designing these with Mama T for the simple fact that I need to quit smoking, and then we both tried the first blend. I mean, we do. She uses all her products. I use her tinctures. We smoke each and every blend to see what we need, how to do it, and so we decided that to add it to her repertoire because a lot of people need help to quit smoking, and you know, I love to smoke, but I give it my seal of approval because it does. It helps with that cigarette craving. Plus, the spirits do not like factory tobacco because they do not treat it with respect. But anyway, Tabitha, yes, the Thunder Beings. I knew you would know about it, but yes, correct. It has to do with the Thunder Beings, and one of the ingredients has to do with them as well. Let me see. Kathy says, "I need help. Do you need help to quit smoking? Do you need, or what do you need? Let's talk it out. What can we do for you while we're on here?" I need the allergy. Okay, Brenda says she needs the allergy tincture for her kids. You do make it's good for the kids too, right?
Yes, everything that I make, besides the detox and the smoke blends, are great for kids. And even the smoke blends, they can be used as teas.
Yep.
And so, if you guys are wanting to utilize what they do for the body for your kids, you can as well. The detox can be used with kids as well, but you have to let me know that it is for a child so that I can customize it. The allergy tincture that we have is kid friendly. It has some mullein in there. It has some holy basil in there. It has some oat straw, some nettle, and a couple other great herbs that are great for allergies, some antihistamines. And so we should be throwing out the Zyrtec and the Claritin this season. You guys have a trusted herbalist here. And if you have any questions or there's any herbs that you want to substitute at no additional cost, you can get that. And then I see that Kathy is stating she needs to quit smoking. So the blend will help. And then we also need to discuss what is the fixation that you're looking for outside of that. And so you know where to find me, Kathy, for us to talk as well. But that's what we're here for, is to help you all.
Carol says she will contact you.
I'll be
that
waiting.
Is awesome. Also, Mama T and I have discussed doing some more of the shamanistic side of with counseling and stuff. Offering that through Mama T herbs. Also, Mama T and I have discussed doing some more of the shamanistic side of with counseling and stuff. Offering that through Mama T Herbs. I kind of want to throw it off of my viewers. Would you guys be interested in doing spiritual counseling and different things with me through Mama T Herbs? Um, there will be a charge through her, but it's very nominal. But it all of the money helps to build her up, get the get a bigger shop. We're gonna need a bigger shop downtown. We're gonna need to shut that one shop down.
Yeah, we are.
But so oh, and
And Brandon, I do know that I have some viewers up here that don't know what a shaman is. So expand on it so that they can
oh
answer the question.
yeah, sure. But first, my wife says, correct me if I'm wrong. Uh, but your tinctures are glycerin based, not alcohol based.
Yes, that is correct. All of my tinctures are 100% glycerin. Alcohol. I add something that we need to be consuming. And a lot of my take 2 to 3 weeks at a time, and then we take a break. And so it's based in vegetable glycerin.
So yeah, it's also if you're out if anybody out there is like me and that's a recovering alcoholic, that's also a really good thing because you never know what would set us off. So it says you in a nutshell shaman thing. So as a shaman, I see come from. I do spiritual healing. I do. I work with plant medicine, which is why Mama T and I get along so well. Um, I just about whatever you need spiritually, or you know, I'm not a psychic medium per se, but I can. I don't like falling in it. Stop it, Mama T. Quit it. Stop it.
I
She's
had to mute
laughing at
my
me, y'all.
mic. I am. I'm hysterically laughing. Y'all, I'm sorry.
Speaking of psychic mediums, Brandy Marie, hi, hello there. So yeah, just about anything that you need spiritually is what a shaman does. If you need more information on exactly what is available, please reach out to Mama T, and we'll go over all the sites one more time before we let her go, and then we go into round two. So, tell everybody where they can find you.
And that has every social media. You can find me at Mama T Herbs on Google. You can find me if you're in South Carolina, and if you're one of my happy, excited clients that want to come visit me, you can find me at 117 Haywood Road, Greenville, South Carolina 29607. If you are in the area and you are lost, just give me a call. My number is provided on Google, on my website, on Facebook at Mama T Herbs, on Instagram and TikTok.
So there's no excuse. You can find her. So Carol and Kathy and everybody, well, everybody reach out to her. Like if you just like you've got like headaches or something, you don't know where to turn, just reach out and she'll figure, she'll mix you up something. And yeah, and she also looks like Marie Laveau. Just throwing that out there.
Here we go again. Here we go again. The people
Look, I wasn't the one that
part.
pointed it out. Jeremy Leonard was the one that pointed that out. He lives down in Louisiana, so I'm just saying. Mama T, thank you so much for facing your fear along with me. And
Thank you so much. And I'm excited.
well, it's the first of many more.
It is. It is. We
So,
are manifesting that.
and I will probably see you sometime this week in the shop.
You will. I love you.
All right, love you too.
Bye. Um, and I'm excited.
Well, it's the first of many more.
It is. It is.
So,
We are manifesting that.
and I will probably see you sometime this week in the shop.
You will. I love you.
All right, love you too.
Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Mama T. I love her so much. Please, please, please feel free to reach out to her. There's a reason why she's the only herbalist that I will endorse here on Shaman Sundays. And I take holistic healing very, very seriously. Um, so let me try to catch up with the. Okay, so let's put. Uh, Brandy Murray says, Kimberly Horn, hello, beautiful. She must know you well. Even though your husband's a sexy beast, Kim. I just had to throw that out there. And then Anna says, Kathy, I don't believe there is anything in the tincture smoke blend that would trip off. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. So good. I guess I missed that question. Yeah, there's nothing that you don't have to worry about it. There's absolutely nothing in there that is A, illegal, B, would trip anything off. I mean, there's no CBD, none of that stuff. No, this is just all natural dry herb, which I guess herb is. Anyway, that's another rabbit hole. But it has none of that herb. It's got the other herbs, but not that herb. If you get it. Uh, and look, now that Mama T is off, she's allowed to comment. Um, so my next guest, plural. Um, this is gonna be fun. I know for a fact one of them is going to be a trip, and I get to meet the other. But we are going to have Mary Lynn Bast. I always call her Best because she's the best Mary Lynn I know. And I had her bio printed out, but guess what? I'm upstairs, it's downstairs. So we're going to read just a little quick. Thank God she sent it to me on Facebook. Quick little bit so you guys get to know her before we pull her on. Also, we will have Kimberly Horn of Horn Paranormal on. And speaking of which, this is the brand new SLS camera from Horn Paranormal. Where's my camera? There it is. You figure out after doing this for 2 years, I know where my freaking camera is. So, super lightweight SLS. I don't have the tablet on there so that you can see it, but this is the brand new RH SLS. RH is very scientific. It stands for red hand because the little red hand turns on. Super scientific tool. I think it's really cool though. So the RH SLS, I think it was running. I think I saw it for like $375 or $400 in that range. I mean, you can't beat it. I use Horn Paranormal's equipment, especially when I go hang out with Horn Paranormal because I don't have to take my equipment, so I just use theirs. But I love it. I love it. I support Horn Paranormal. And we'll
Presley Rock with the splendid sleep. Renera may take the place there by my side without shame. The jail said both compensated for the loss of station. What loss of station? It's you were saying
Hey guys, we really apologize, but Brandon's still dealing with stuff, and the internet keeps freezing up over on my end, so I can't keep playing the video with waiting for him to come up. So we're gonna have to go ahead and cancel the show until next week. I do apologize to you guys, and we'll see you then.